So, day 4 was finished yesterday of the deep immersion, and it's the morning after, heading back to London today. And I just wanted to share some deeper thoughts with things that have gone over the last few days, and I'll be tapping into different aspects of this over the next few days and sharing what's gone on. But one of the major things that actually happened, major things or revelations, is I've actually had a wart on my hand come up over the last, I'll probably say, 5 or 6 months. Never really had them, and during this period, these few days, the wart actually fell off. And if you dive into what warts actually are metaphysically, they're actually little pieces or little energetic spots, reminders of self-hatred. So they just remind you that you're not being honest with yourself, or you're not living true to your foolish desires, beliefs, and you're not speaking your truth fully. And that has been true for me for a few reasons, and the biggest one I dived into yesterday was the fear of being alone, being completely abandoned by the herd, by people I love. And so I've held back from speaking my fullest truest desires because of that fear of being abandoned, rejected, and alone. And then we dived into, actually, would I be fine alone? And I actually would be. It's just that fear of, what happens if I don't have anyone to speak to? What happens if, I don't have any friends? What happens if there's no one that I can call, no one to share life with? If that happened, then first of all, I'd be fine on my own, and second of all, I'd make new friends, I'd make new connections. It's always been something I've done very easily, and so really it's a fear that it's an illogical fear. And so even though I speak a lot of truth on a lot of topics, there's certain things that I've been holding back on in business and in my personal life. And for me to be more in line with myself and even with God, because if you believe in God, you believe in truth, then I need to start speaking that much more. And that will allow me to be a lot more centered, and it will allow me to carry less guilt and shame around myself about not being who I know I should be, and saying what I should say, and also stepping fully into my full power, holding a mirror up to people when they're not doing what they say they will do, or not being who they could be, or even for myself, really pointing that out. And just being very, very honest and real and raw, and not in a horrible way, but just speaking foolish truth. That's one thing. And the other thing is just to live life at a slow pace. Rather than thinking, I'm going to choose slow, walk slow, and do all these things slow. So no, I choose to live life at a slow pace, and I'll get everything I need done. Speaking fast, as I mentioned before, it's all rushing to get somewhere, or to get things done, so I can achieve that, and then finally I'll be enough. Or speaking fast, so people will then listen. I'm not valuable, I don't feel valuable enough, then I have to speak fast, because if I don't, people won't listen. There's lots going on, and there's lots that we've dug into, my spirit animals, how to reset the nervous system. There's been many things, but it all comes down to actually embodying living at a slow pace, and embodying being truthful, and they're like the umbrella. Everything else is underneath. It's been a really powerful 4 days, and it's definitely something that I would like to do one-on-one or in small groups of people, to take people through this process. And I was sitting there contemplating a few things, and I definitely think with the one-to-one or group coaching, I'd love to do an in-person retreat, maybe a colon and liver detox retreat with the mental and emotional aspects also added, so emotional clearing and nervous system rebalancing. So that's something that I think I definitely would be doing, maybe even as early as November or January. But for those of you out there that are going through a stressful period of time and just addicted to dopamine, addicted to that have to be doing something, that comes from generally growing up in a chaotic environment and feelings of low self-worth and thinking I have to do this, otherwise I won't be valued, people see me as lazy. Just know you are enough, and just start being really honest with yourself and listening to your body, not your mind. Your mind will race and race and race until you've got to do all these things, and when you finally do that, you'll be enough. Your body's saying to you, calm down, slow down, I'm tired, I need rest, or this just doesn't feel right. And so once you start to do that, get out of your mind and into your body, and there's ways that we can do that, which I'll be explaining in other videos. It's going to be a real game changer. So 4-day immersion has been over, but this is just the start, just the beginning of this journey, and I can't wait to share more of it and fully step into my power, because I know it's going to really expand my reach and my ability to change people at deeper levels as a coach. Anyway, lots of love. Speak soon.